So, the rock club scene is, it's pretty white. And being a black man, I go to a show and I look around and, it feels weird until I see another person of color and I'm like, okay, it's that kind of show. It's cool. Kind of a complicated story, but we both were in a different band, gave us swords at different times, separately. For me, it was a long time ago. For Chan, it was more recently. I left the band, went and did some other stuff, was looking for a new project to start, and I didn't know Chan personally, but I decided to just hit him up.
We met up at a club, this rock club, at Fubar on the lounge side, and watched this band called The Gorge. Like the most unlikely place to meet up with, a prospective band member, to expect to speak,
be heard,
yeah. Much like, I guess everyone from either alternative lifestyles or people of color, and it just mixed, and it's like, it's time for another voice, another black voice in the rock community. October 25th, Thursday, is my birthday. So for my birthday, we're stepping out into the world. You step out with, your best foot forward, I think. There's nothing wrong with putting on a full album, putting out your first thing, but nobody knows who we are, and this is just a way to get, our voice sort of heard and out there, at least, a shout in the crowd. It's funny, like, it kind of deals in these sequences. Exodus was about a day I spent, and just an amazing day that I spent with, with somebody, and it was just really, really cool, and it was a reflection of that. And Seashine is this, separate incident, but like, working on this relationship that doesn't really, work. You just want it to happen, you want it to be there. And then Tiny Cloud is just sort of the negative, the pitfalls of that, like how much of this life am I living that's mine, or am I living for this person, and weighing that back and forth, and like feeling bad, every time you're around this person, but still trying to, say that, well, this is better for me somehow, I guess, right? You People is just after that, the things that were really on my mind, the things that were really important at the time. Letting that relationship kind of go, and then just seeing what was happening in the world around me, and it was just awful. Like, this is why I'm diving so far into these other relationships and trying to make this perfect thing, because just everything else out there is just garbage.
So, the rock club scene is, it's pretty white, and being a black man, I go to a show and I look around and, it feels weird until I see another person of color and I'm like, okay, it's that kind of show. It's cool. It can be lonely, and there's no reason it should have to be. But
yeah, there's a couple of different films that we've both watched, not separate times. some things that Brandon has recommended to me, and I'll hear them talking about, it's like, sometimes there's a mixed reaction of seeing another black person, with these people in these films, seeing another black person at say a punk show, and they're like, it's either, oh, relief, or hey, this is my crowd, these are my white people, I want to be this, the chosen spectacle or whatever.
But the good thing about this band is we bring each other to a music event, and there's at least 5 of us.
Saria Conaway on bass and backing vocals, and Brandon Patton on guitar.
And I'm Brandon. I play keyboards and synths and do some drum programming and samples and stuff.
I'm Chan, and I play guitar and sing lead vocals. And we write the songs together, and we are FarFetched. I was asking, I've posted on Facebook, like, hey, what labels are out there? And then I get an awesome I think it was for you.
Yeah, probably, yeah.